Today, passive income investors alike, we're looking at British American Tobacco. The earnings breakdown for the powerhouse it is the sin stock tobacco giant. This is going to be a fun little look through their forward-looking presentation. They only literally do like half-year reports on what their plans are and everything. So this is going to be a really fun breakdown straight off their website, guys. Just released today. Let's jump right into this. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to look right into this interesting 2019 results. I was reading some news articles already about how British American Tobacco is one of the leading industries right now and one of the giants in the UK that is driving a lot of the markets there just because the banks and everything haven't been doing as well, as I'm sure you know, with Brexit and all the nonsense going on. Really quickly, their earnings, and then we're going to scroll through their presentation. But things are actually up overall, which is good, and we can see that certain things are down, but it's a big change from last year on a lot of it. Like overall revenues are up, profits from operations are down. Apparently, basic earnings per share is up. So the important stuff really matters. We're actually up quite a bit on earnings per share. As we can see, basic earnings per share up 4.6% from the year-to-year basis here in the quarter. So I mean that's a good thing to see. That's an amazing thing to see, actually, especially for a tobacco company. And I want to show you where this all matters. But these are the basic fundamentals right here. So we're doing pretty good overall. It's out. I think it's got a beat to Altria. Altria hit expectations, which I couldn't ask any more for. But I think this one actually beat expectations. But what I want to do is scroll through here because there's some really important information I would love to show you guys. Well, let's just jump right into the bread and butter of all of this. Here is where the interesting stuff lies. So year over year, tobacco sales continue to fall. As we can see, down 3.7% versus 2018 so far. But where things are really picking up, I love the way they show the exact statistics here. It's a really wonderful thing. But we can see overall, guys, the tobacco heated products are up 17%. But still not hitting anywhere near dose the cigarettes. Cigarettes are still selling on an absurd basis. But the numbers in here get fascinating. Really fascinating. I love kind of skimming through this. I want to take a look at some of their vapor products and just how much they are actually growing year over year. And then just total revenues and how much total revenues are up year over year. Still pulling that 4.6%, which is absolutely amazing. And there's so much to go over here. So if you want to take your time, I'm going to leave the link in the description below. The only thing you have to know is that the basic earnings per share is up 4.6% over the year before, which is incredible. So let's get into the forward-looking presentation or the interim result for 2019. British American Tobacco doesn't do this a whole lot, so this is big news for their interim results. And we're just going to scroll through, and I haven't looked at this all yet, so we're going to be doing this together, guys, and we can just see delivering a strong, simpler, fast organization, combustible value growth, step change in new categories, and simplify the company. That's what I like to hear. Sounds like Apple to me. Strong combustible, no, obviously not like Apple, but you know, you get my point. Combustibles performance, new category revenue growth on track, which is great. Delivering our financial objectives. That's what I like to hear. That's what I'm paying you money for. Revenues. Oh, here we go. The bread and butter. That sauce. That marinara sauce. We got 4.6% revenues year over year, with new category revenues bring up 31.3%. Operating margins are down, probably because there's a lot of shifting going on. We got profit from operations are down, which could again come from just investing and whatever else. Diluted earnings per shares, though, overall are up 4.6%. Which is pretty good. Pretty good overall. Pretty good. Adjusted HY for 2019 consistent rates. This is very nice considering. So let's just go through and see if there's anything we can't gabble out of some gold here. A strong performance in combustibles, which we could imagine vapes are the new generation, which is why I've been buying MO as well. Altria Group, man, I don't think their Kronos investment's going to do that great, but jewels are popping up everywhere. And we can see winning in the U.S. where it matters. Obviously, the U.S. market and U.S. dollars is something that every company wants to be internalizing in their company. New category revenue growth on track. Looks very healthy, obviously, and the growth is probably going to beat expectations if it keeps up the rate it's having, which is what I think they're trying to do. Let's just keep scrolling through and see what else is going on here. We can see they're really pushing the Views, the Vipe, and the Vibe. This is actually kind of funny because these are the products that are actually in the gas stations. It's the competition between Vipe and Juul. I see both of them constantly just sitting at gas stations, which is a good thing. I like seeing that, considering I used to be a smoker. Modern oral products. The oral products are really exploding lately too, and I don't know why. Probably because a lot of people are quitting. Like my mom, they're using oral sprays and I don't know, Tic Tac things and gums and God knows what else. The fact of the matter is nicotine seems to be a vibrant thing in our community, and I want to remind you, if you have a moral obligation against this, this has had a history in society as long as gold has been around. The books and the history that go on about tobacco and just hallucinogenic things in the woods, and it's just a part of us. I don't think people realize the track record is so similar to gold. There's not many products in history that have the track record that these kind of products have. So do take that in mind when you look at the way it's been revolutionizing and where we're headed. Even though these things you think people would be quitting, they're just finding new ways of doing them. And I love the Formula One race car. Let's bring that back, shall we? I laughed that this actually got rejected. It caused a huge media stir up because British American Tobacco got some of their Vipe products logos on NASCARs, which was previously illegal to promote smoking products, but because there's a lot of gray area with vapes, they took the ballsy move of plastering some logos and paying some sponsors on some Formula One cars, and I love the way they still highlight that today. I think they should be. It's an incredible feat that they pulled off, and a very ballsy one at that. Delivering a strong, simpler, fast organization, combustible value. Like, they're really going to keep talking about that combusting, eh? I just like the fact that revenues growth is up. That's a very, very good sign for a company like this. And I don't think it did justice to the stock price yet, which is why I bought some more, literally just before market close. I think we've got a little ways to go before we see this true valuation coming into the stock. I think this is a deep value stock, and I currently own way too much of it. But I'm going to start averaging down very soon, which you guys can look forward to watching my entire stock breakdown. I'll throw it up on the screen right now just to show you the size of my position. I have it spread out between two different accounts, but we'll keep scrolling through here real quick just to finish up for you guys in case we're missing anything. High single-figure earnings growth. Everything's looking pretty good so far. I like looking, like I said, at the individual products, but we know that the vapor market is going to be the big push. And that's pretty much it for the 2019 results, guys. I kind of figured as much. I'm glad that this beat earnings like Philip Morris did, and MO at least hit at par earnings. So everything in the tobacco industry is amazing, guys. Expect those dividends to keep coming in, and I hope you continue filling up on your tobacco stocks, because I am. But I hope you guys enjoy this really quick breakdown of British American Tobacco. Stay cool. Stay awesome, guys. I look forward to chatting to you real soon.